Today's Cut to the Copy is going to be a review. And looking at copy and breaking it down is incredibly helpful. And it's a great way to learn copy theory. And it's so good when you do it in context because that's how you really learn, right? Often you're doing something abstract or something that belongs to somebody else. But when you get input on your own copy, it's really powerful. I had the privilege of attending one of Annie's workshops this summer, and she is brilliant. It was actually phenomenal. It was informative, and it was really fun. And now I get to give her some feedback on her page. So thanks, Annie. I'm going to do sort of a read-through review, which is the easiest thing to do when the copy is live and it's not, a Google Doc where I tend to mark it up and then, go back and give you like some high-level comments on what I've marked up. So the fastest and most fun way to get copy that connects. So do people want copy that connects? I don't know. Maybe they do, but is that the outcome that they want? Or do you need to dig a little bit deeper to identify what copy that connects does? Does it build your know, like, and trust equation with your audience? Does it get you more clients? Does it get you more revenue? I just wonder if we want to dig a little deeper on that concept. Also, I'm not sure that I like the line below. I get that what it does, I like that it establishes you as important because it says, oh, you have a wait list. But I'm not sure that I like that right there because it's like it kind of changes, I don't know, it kind of gives me the whole value prop. And I don't know that I want that so soon. Because here, when you're stuck staring at copy that needs an upgrade, like a landing page that you could use some love, the onboarding email sequence you haven't touched since you first started your software as a service company, a collection of customer transcripts. So you've got all these things. But what I like to do here is I like to think about what is going through your prospect's head. Because what are they lying awake thinking about at 3 a.m? They're not going, damn, I wish my landing page got more love. They're thinking, why doesn't that damn thing convert? So what is it that they really want? And you can use this, you can say a landing page that can use some love if you turn these into fascinations, which are, the bullets that have the feature and then the benefit. And the way to tease out the benefit is always thinking, you don't have to write it, but say, so that. A landing page that could use some love, so that, what's the outcome of that? So that people understand it, so that it converts better, so that, fill in the blank. You haven't touched since you first started your SaaS. And, your company has, matured, your audience has shifted, whatever it is. You want to remind them about the pain point. I mean, there may be a pain point of thinking damn, I haven't looked at that sequence. I wonder if it's still good. But, the reminder that they may be mistargeting is probably a more painful point or a more powerful point. A collection of customer, transcripts, gathering guests. You never got the chance to turn them into powerful case studies. That's a really... God, that seems like a service just in and of itself. That's a really good one. But again, so that you can put all that, the hard work you've already done, you can put it to harder work for you, getting you more business. So you're missing out on opportunities to connect with the right customers. I think that's a great summation. And now it's the time for this copy sprint. Lets you skip my wait list and get projects done so you can implement and start seeing results, or get high impact projects done fast so you can start seeing results. So I think you could combine those two and you could have it there. You don't need to have it twice. I love the picture of you with the one day, what can we get done? Great question to ask because that's of course what's going through their mind. Here are some examples of projects that have worked well in copy sprints. So I would make it, unless I'm assuming you did these, I'd make it more unique to you. Here's some examples of, what I've been able to do for clients in the copy sprints. Yeah, that just feels more personal. Onboarding email optimization. Revamp an existing email onboarding sequence that isn't getting the results you hope for. And then, that's good. My temptation is do I want to add a tweak there? An improved sequence. If you had some crazy statistic, I improved a sequence for so-and-so and this happened. If not, maybe not. Story-driven case studies, revamp existing case studies to fit new messaging strategy. I like that. I just wonder, do they think in terms of messaging strategy? Because if they don't, they might think, I don't have a messaging strategy, or I don't know what that is. And anytime confused people don't make a decision, they tend to steer away because either they feel silly, stupid, less than. So you might make that clearer. Case studies from scratch. plan, outline, and execute a full case study in a day. That's powerful. I mean, have the proof you need and have it now, because that's where it's really appealing to have it in a day. It's like they've got this stuff sitting around and they know they could use it, and like, oh, if I could get that fast, that just feels really appealing. Website copy revamp, update your landing page copy to match your messaging, tell your story, and fix conversion killers. Again, I don't know if they know what conversion killers are. I'm tempted to have a little more here to explain, but of course, I know these services want to be balanced, so you can't say a whole lot about one and a little bit about the other, but that's powerful to match your messaging. So again, what does that mean? So if they've got a landing page that's out of sync, where did the messaging change, and are they aware of that? So are they wanting to match their messaging? I mean, we talk about that, but or do they want to reach their clients, or get into your client's head with laser focus? Yeah, tell your story. Why do I tell my story? Tell your story, to connect with your audience, which, we started with connect, and fix conversion killers. So fix conversion killers is clever, but I wonder if fix, it might be like when you get a professional eye, like you can spot right away what's killing their conversion, and they're looking at it and they're going, I have no clue. Like, why isn't this working? So something maybe about the expert eyes that can, spot the conversion killers, and getting rid of your conversion killers can do X for you. Something specific on your mind, ask me if the copy sprint is right for your copy challenge. I'll tell you if it's a good fit or not. I like that. Apply for a copy sprint. I would like some proof right here before even how it works. Because so I'm always trying to anticipate what are people thinking when they look at this, right? What's going through their mind? And so, it's usually their fears and doubts. So I like to try and anticipate them and then kill them. So they're thinking, yeah, this sounds good, but will it really get done in a day? Or like, what will I have to organize and do? And like, oh, where is that stuff? And then they start feeling like, overwhelmed. So if they see proof, it's like, oh, yeah. I mean, first of all, you're envious because other people have gotten it done, but you also go, oh, okay, yeah, this is smart. This does make sense. So I think that some proof would be good. I know you have proof below, but I think it would be really nice to have it here. So how does it work? I would be tempted to do a benefit statement here. So what do you get, or what, how great is it going to be? I wouldn't say that, but because how does it work is good. It's mechanical, and it's like, these are the points. This is how it works, but I don't know. I think a benefit statement is always compelling. Book your day. Once you book, you'll get to choose the day. We'll book at least 2 weeks out, so you plan time to complete work. So here's what I worry about for you is when people realize that they're going to have to do work, it can be a turnoff. And so we don't want to mislead them, of course, but we also want to make it sound easy. So you'll have plenty of time to complete the pre-work. So now they're thinking, oh, do I have 2 weeks of pre-work? Of course they don't. You're saying, they'll find somewhere in their schedule, but that could scare them. And then when you complete an intake form and send lots of information my way, that sounds like work too, because I don't know if you just mean I'm going to be filling out this form, or am I going to have to find a million things on my hard drive and attach them and like that, which may be the case, but don't set me up for feeling like it's going to be work. I would make it feel like the intake form is going to give you a chance to, because this is true. When you fill those out, it really gives you a chance to think and be with your business. And most of us don't have that kind of time. So I would sort of present it almost like it's a luxury. It's like it's concise, but I know the questions to ask to kind of tease this out and figure it out. Because now all of a sudden I feel like I have a therapist, right? Or somebody they're going to take care of the process. I just have to show up with my problem. So I think that would be really reassuring. Show up to the kickoff workshop. I would say maybe you can bring your whole team to this virtual workshop, because if they don't have a team, do they think, oh, this is for bigger companies? I don't know, just something to consider. We'll use design thinking exercise to get clear on your goals. Yeah, and I think, again, this is part of your proprietary process. So I don't know how I would frame that, but I want a little more than design thinking exercises, because I don't know what that means. I'm assuming they don't know what that means. But if I feel like it's part of your proprietary process, again, I'm wrapped in that feeling of, oh, Annie's going to take care of me. The day of, your copy sprint has arrived. We kick off the day with a short call. I get to work. I'll check in throughout the day to make sure we're on track. I might even say, I'll check in throughout the day to keep you posted. Because again, make sure we're on track may feel like it's work for them. However, if you're going to need them to be available during that day, I think that would be good to let them know. But again, you want to frame it in this being taken care of way. Wrap up an action plan. You'll get a final video and a Notion board with detailed action items. You know exactly what to do next. So if they don't know what Notion is, I would maybe make that clear. Like it's going to be pretty much like an itemized list. Like it's almost like a project plan. So I think that part's important. So wrap up an action plan. When the 7 hours are up, you get a final video and a Notion board with the detailed action items. You'll know exactly what to do next. I don't know if people know what a Notion board is, so I would flesh this out. Like, you're going to have like a project map. You're going to have like an exact thing. I mean, you do say that, but like if some people think, oh, I'm going to have to learn a new piece of software, like, ugh, and it feels like work. So, you might say Notion board and then like say, it's a really cool way to lay out like your step-by-step plan, so that you can. So the people that know Notion, cool. People who don't, they're like, oh, step by step, okay, because that's what I want. 2 weeks of email support, great benefit. Yeah, that's great. I mean, I don't know if I would flesh that out at all. I think it's a really nice piece of your service, and I might want to tie it into this step by step. So like as you're going, you'll have questions, or there may be something that's not quite clear. I'm here. I got your back. We're going to get this done. I know it takes more copy, but I feel like all this reassurance and the feeling like this is this great done for you process that I can really turn over to you. Because my theory is, or my belief, whatever, is that what clients are looking for, aside from, somebody who's got the skill and ability to get the thing done as you do, is easy. Right? They're looking for easy and they're looking for reliable. So it's like if I can take something that's really been a challenge for me and take it totally off my plate and give it to you and know it's going to get done and done well, that's this big sigh of relief, because until this, I may not have even known this was a possibility. But if I feel like really surrounded and, by somebody with the ability and the talent, it's like, bring it on, sign me up. When you book a copy sprint, you get 100% of my focus and brain space. Yeah, I like this. You're booking my time and years of copywriting expertise, not a specific set of deliverables. Yeah, I don't know if that needs to be fleshed out, but I think that's really, it's really interesting, because they're not just getting you to write; they're getting all this expertise, and that's what allows you to move quickly. And get a lot done. So I might frame that, that's how come, because I've been doing this for years, I'm able to spot things and fix them quickly. That's why you can get so much value, right? You can get such a detailed and complete outcome. And I maybe even would like add a little bit more to this. You can count on, Facebook's off, my dog's at the kennel, whatever things are true for you. But it's like, build me that picture of like, I'm buying your time and you are like, you're on it. You're hardly even eating lunch, even though I want you to eat lunch. You know what I mean? It's kind of like, I'm getting this really intense brain, laser focus, which you say, but I think you could flesh that out even a little bit more. It's probably fit for you it could be converting more leads, or it's not converting at all. Yep, very good. Good. You have a good amount of research and data on your users. So tell me a little bit more about that. Why am I a fit there? Because that isn't crystal clear to me. Yeah, very good. This is it. This paragraph is like exactly what I'm talking about. I kind of want to surround all of it. Sound like a fit. Apply for a spot. Love all that you've got this great photo shoot. Oh, Fenway Park. Huh? Are you in Boston? Existing clients love my process, my energy, and the copy I write. Okay, so here's our proof. I would bring some of this up and leave some of it here. It's kind of funny, but when you have them stacked like this, you've done the right thing here, because you've bolded the points so I can like go through. But I go, Annie's a rising star, process driven, make you sound good. These are all really good, but because they're here, if there are only 2 of them, and maybe like, you've got 2 that are really short and 2 that are longer, like pair a short and a long together, and people are more likely to read it. And even if you take and put the name here on a second line, especially Catalina, because she has a really long name, then the thing that you're reading looks shorter and people are more likely to actually read it, which of course we would love. Experience the energy. Yeah, love it. I think it's really good. I love the whole process. And I love the way that you're selling the day rate. I think just making it a little bit more proprietary and like flesh out the benefits a little bit more. And I think you've got a rock solid piece here. Thanks for the opportunity to talk about it. So I hope that gave you some good insights. If you'd like your copy reviewed, either live, working with me and asking questions and getting pointers and feedback, or if you'd like a video recorded copy review, go to my site, amyposner.com, check out Coaching on Demand. And thanks for watching. If you'd like to subscribe, hit the bell. Where's the bell? Hit the bell. And you'll be notified when new episodes are available each week. Thanks. Bye for now.